These must be...
The tank clouds! I learned about them at school. They're a toxic cloud formation made up of countless strata. Take a look down there. They're churning so much you can't even see the other side.
Would you be quiet? Your squawking is creating more turbulence than those clouds.
Don't worry. With the speed as engines, we should be able to push right through.
Strange. It feels like it ought to be hard to breathe, but it's not. The air's cleaner than I expected.
It's been 1,000 years since the War of the Gods. Most of the toxin must be gone.
Hey, are those children of the Earth? I think I recognize the masks. Look, they're staring at us.
Who are those people?
They're not wearing masks.
There's some weird puppet with them, too.
Very suspicious. We better go tell Chief Crumley.
Huh? Hey, wait!
And away they go. There must be a town or a village close by if kids are about. Let's follow them. Look! See over there?
That must be where they live. Let's go check it out.
Chief Crumley! Oh, there they are! Those strangers we told you about!
See? They've got a strange puppet with them.
That puppet? Impossible. But what else could it be? Everyone, there's nothing to see. Nothing at all. Back to your homes.
What do you mean, nothing to see? Look at them! They're totally weird!
These are, guests. Yes, guests of mine. They've come to see Algarab.
What? You mean you know them? That's boring.
Yes, very boring. Now you heard me, everyone. Back to your homes.
What was that all about? I don't think we've met before, sir.
I'll explain later. Right now, you need to come to my house. You'll only create a scene out here in the open.
I suppose so. Look, those brats from before are still staring at us.
This godcraft can talk?
Godcraft? What's a godcraft?
Nothing. Never mind. Please, follow me.
So what you're telling us is that there's another puppet here that looks like me?
That's right. Our leader, the Great Camro, has it under safekeeping.
No wonder you were so surprised.
Yes, and when your puppet, we call them godcrafts, began to talk, I was even more startled.
Could you show us this godcraft?
That's up to the Great Camro. You'll have to go ask him yourself. The Great Camro is the inheritor of all the wisdom and history of the children of the Earth. I'm sure he must know something. He lives in Gemma, a village to the west. It's not far at all. I could even go with you if you'd like.
Thank you. That would be wonderful. Let's get ready to go.
Not so fast.
What is it?
You said you came from the sky?
Yes, that's right. Why?
We children of the Earth have not seen people of the sky for nearly 200 years. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary panic. We'll tell the villagers that you're good friends of mine. And, of course, children of the Earth like them.
But we're not wearing any masks. The dingbat puppet may look right at home, but not us.
Don't worry about the masks. The miasma from the war is a thing of the past. The air is mostly unaffected now. We only wear the masks as adornments.
All right then. We won't tell anyone where we're from.
Good. Shall we be off? Great Camro! You have visitors.
What's the matter, Crumley?
Oh, Camro! I didn't know you'd be here. Good. Wait till you hear who's outside.
Crumley! Pipe down! That's your only shortcoming. You make too much confounded noise.
I'll work on that.
Now, what's all the fuss? Even you must have a reason to get that wound up.
Yes, them.
Whew! Sweet stinking pow-tarts! Where did you come from?
It's all right. You can speak freely to the great Camro.
Sir, we came from the sky.
The sky. Which floating island, then?
She's from Alfard. Kilo and I are from Hasale.
Hasale? Did you just say Hasale? But that can't be right. Then again, it would explain how the puppets survived.
But Great Camro, I thought there were only 5 continents set aloft. Alfard, Diadem, Sadal Sud, Anue Nue, and then Mira, which remains hidden from view. So, what is this Hasale?
Hasale is the battlefield where the gods waged their war 1,000 years ago. It's the stretch of earth where ancient cities like Kuyam and Atria once stood. As you say, our ancestors only raised 5 continents into the sky, and Hasale was not one of them.
Then, how did it get up there?
It's said that countless gods were slain in the ancient war, and Hasale was where most of them fell. Perhaps the land absorbed power from their remains and drifted into the sky as a natural result. Crumley, Camro, would you step outside for a moment? I'd like to speak with these young people alone.
Of course.
As you command.
That's all right with you?
Yes, sir.
Now then, step into that room over there.
That's...
Gilo?
That puppet has been passed down from chief to chief since ancient times. Its name is Seginus.
Would you mind if I touched it?
Not at all. It's the spitting image of you. Who's to say the connection doesn't run deeper?
But... I don't know. Do you think we should? Okay, if you say so.
Here we go.
Where are we?
What is this place? Are we inside the puppet?
It does feel that way.
First the distant past, and now the inside of a puppet? What's the point of being surprised anymore?
Oh, stop pouting. Even a bunny cat sent to the hutch without supper would at least try to grin and bear it.
Well, good for the bunny cat.
I feel like I'll finally get some answers here. Sagi, Milliard, please help me do this. I beg of you.
Hey, don't act like that. It's creepy. Besides, I don't remember ever saying no. Now let's get going. Something's forcing its way into my mind.
Magi, are the vessels prepared?
We've made 4 of them. Seginus and Sirma, Dube, and Gilo.
So, this is what they look like. But will 4 suffice?
The 2 of us will control them. 2 vessels each. That is the most we can manage.
We've received word that Rosalis has disappeared. There's not a moment to lose.
Yes, their acts are irremissible. If we don't stop them soon, our land will be the next to fall.
But how do we face their power? They're no longer what we'd call human. They are gods. That's right. How can we win?
With these, we'll use these vessels and vanquish the gods. Have them ready for magic transfusion as soon as possible. We'll help in any way we can.
Was that one of this puppet's memories?
Most likely.
When they said Gilo, they didn't mean...
Did you hear? Naos has fallen.
Doesn't the well have anything to say?
Nary a word.
Then we'll have to put an end to this ourselves.
So it seems.
Let us use the 3 sacred treasures and strike the final blow with these god-slaying puppets. Agreed?
Agreed. Beyond that, we can only hope our magic will last long enough.
It's begun! Malpertio has stormed the battlefields of Atria.
Malpertio? What is that?
The Naos survivors have banded together, taken the name Malpertio, and risen against Wiseman. It seems they've allied with the Dark Brethren. Wiseman has summoned dragons, but they are no match for Malpertio. Atria is a sea of corpses.
We can't wait any longer. The god's remains are toxic. It's only a matter of time before the earth withers and dies.
Are the vessels ready?
All except Seginus. It won't fuse properly with our magic.
Just get rid of it. We don't have time for repairs. I will use Dube. You use Sirma. As for the third, you and I will bond both our magic to Gilo.
We've done it! Malpertio has fallen. Victory is ours.
What are you celebrating for? Open your eyes and look at the earth. It's saturated with the gods' poison.
But there are still areas that remain untainted. We must cut them loose before the poison spreads.
Then why not use the gods' power? Choose the most powerful gods.
You mean Malpertio?
Yes, seal Malpertio's remains in each continent. Use the power of the gods and raise those lands into the sky. Free them from the tainted earth. Some of their people are still unharmed. Let us entrust the future to them.
But what about us?
We must stay and protect the earth.
It's over. What happened to Gilo?
Our magic expired the moment Gilo vanquished the last of Malpertio. I presume it was entombed where it stood, in a sea of bodies. Sirma and Dube were completely destroyed.
As they should be. The gods have perished, and the need for god slayers has passed.
I knew it. I knew it. Now it all makes sense. I was built to slay the gods, which means that really was me that killed him and his family 1,000 years ago.
Those two sorcerers, their thoughts and wishes must have remained in your body.
And then one day, I dug you up.
That's right. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Gilo? He says he doesn't even remember.
Of course he remembers. How could he not? Don't call me.
Cheer up, Gilo. Even if he does remember, what matters is that you don't.
That's true. My memories began with the day I met you, Sagi.
Well, the Gilo I know is a good friend, and I'm sure he feels the same way.
I guess I do too. But you're still a dingbat.
Silence, wench! I am not a dingbat!
Now that's our Gilo. Who said that?
Impossible. Is it responding to him?
Seginus?
Level 3! Level
Ghost arrow!
Farewell.
Hail!
This is bound to hurt. Why you? Why you?
Here!
Nice timing.
There! This'll do. Ice Bloom! Fool!
Ghost arrow!
Good enough.
Defense never was my cup of tea. Why you?
Here!
Nice timing.
Ghost arrow!
Farewell.
Hail!
This is bound to hurt. Why you?
Farewell.
Heads up.
Take it.
Heads up.
How about this? Thanks. Ice Bloom! Fool!
Ghost arrow!
I guess the sorcerer's strongest wishes must have stayed with Seginus too. Kill Malpertio. Even after 1,000 years, it didn't forget.
You have my gratitude, great Camro. Thanks to you, I know who I am at last. Even if it was better, I didn't. Great Camro, I have one favor to ask.
And what is that?
Would you seal this puppet away?
Very well. I don't know what you saw, but this feels like the right time. I will seal Seginus's power.
Thank you.
Oh, great Camro. What happened in there?
Camro, Cromley, I've decided to step down.
What did you just say?
I am giving up the Elder's seat. Camro, the people are now in your hands. I trust, with Cromley's help, you will lead the children of the earth down the right path.
Yes, great Camro.
But why?
Seginus was entrusted to me by my predecessor. If Seginus's time is through, then so is my own. I will bear my responsibility through to the end. Perhaps bringing you and Seginus together was my destiny. Goodbye, everyone. May you always be well.